And Coach, will start off just with your general thoughts on the game.
Yeah, first of all, thanks for joining us all. Appreciate it, and happy holidays. Overall, I just thought tonight was a night where maybe UConn brought just a little more of the compete, and the compete was, I think, on the stick battles, the stick strength, the willingness to, get a knee, get a hip, get a body in there as well as a stick, and it really added up to the point where it didn't show on shots on goal, but when players were going to the net, they got a stick on a puck a couple of times. They got a rebound goal in either the third or fourth, and it continued along the walls. It really, even in the middle of the rink, when there was a puck up for grabs, so to say. I just think they were more determined with their sticks in their body to get it, and they also took advantage of some opportunities. The first goal, it was what could have been a harmless turnover, but kid carried the puck, kind of drew two people, dished a nice little pass over to Natalie Snodgrass, and she put a wrist shot in the net, to get them started.
All right, we'll take questions. Please use the raise hand feature, and I'll call on you, and we'll start with Pat Donnelly.
Coach, no Jesse Comfer, Lacey Martin, or Julia Shaughnessy tonight. Was that injury related for them?
No, thankfully up to this point, we have 0 positive COVID tests. But in following with Hockey East, Boston University protocol, we wanted to be extra safe. And, those 3 did not make the trip down to UConn tonight.
Brady, go ahead.
So, Coach, you've now seen your team in 3 games, and you have a little bit of a break here. What do you feel like is going to be the biggest point of focus when you get back into action in 2021?
We'll continue to talk about defense. It's a couple of games with 4 goals. I think today we sort of, left our goalie out to dry a bit with tips and rebounds and, opportunities for them to score. And that's where we just have to be a little more dedicated, a little tougher, and do a better job. And, even in the second period, there was times when they didn't score, but just too many jumps going in the other direction. At one point, it was off the power play. So defense will be first, and just the determination of what you have to do to be good defensively. It's mostly hard work, and we're not quite up to that task yet.
All right, we'll go with Belle.
Hi, Coach. Thank you for taking the time. Obviously, there was a big momentum shift when you got down 2-0. So going forward, how do you think you guys can work to shift the momentum when you're down by a couple goals, and what didn't happen tonight that you would like to see happen in the future?
Sure. I think one super grade A opportunity was right at the end of the first period when it was 2-0. And, we had, I think it was 8, 9, or 10 seconds. We won the draw to Nadia. Shot on net. Courtney threw the rebound, I think, at the net. And there was Julia Neris wide open on the far side. And I think she just picked up her head to see the net, and the puck slid off her stick, or off the heel of her stick, on pretty much a wide open net. I think there's your potential momentum changer. The second thing you have to do is leave it at 2-0 for a while. But unfortunately, it was 3 and then 4 probably before we were at the midpoint of the second period. And that's shame on us. We've got to do a better job. But we knew we'd have some growing pains with our young defense. While it's December, it's only 3 games in, and this is a quick, fast game. And when you compound that with some of the people that were missing today, another person on the injured list in Emma Wuthridge, you miss people like that along the way. But without a doubt, either the goal from Julia or just button down the hatches a little longer in the second are the way you change momentum. And maybe we get a goal with 5 or 6 or 7 minutes left in the second period, make it a 2-1 game. Now you put pressure on UConn, but we never really put the pressure on them.
Owen, go ahead.
Hi, Coach. You guys looked a little sharper in the third period and able to hold them off the score sheet. I was wondering what your message to them was, and in what areas did you notice an improvement from them?
Sure. Well, at 4-0, UConn's probably taking a little bit of the foot off the gas. So I'm smart enough to recognize that. But more importantly, what I don't want is us to have to be semi-embarrassed before we get the level of compete up. And all I said to the kids going in the third was, I want to see who our competitors are. I said, I don't care what the final score is. I want to know who our competitors are. And, you know, I also wanted to send them a subtle message by changing goalies so that they know that, you know, hey, I'm not going to let you leave our, you know, all-star goalies out to dry, so to say. And I was really, really excited for, you know, Nicole McQuiggan to come in and make 4 or 5 stops, made a real nice stop on Natalie Snodgrass when she got an opportunity. And, you know, that's what being a teammate is. That's what being a good team is, that people can answer the bell. So for 20 minutes, we saw a little more on the competitive side, but we've all got to take stock during this break and realize that, you know, we've got to ramp it up when we get back here in January.
Pat, go ahead.
Coach, just a little bit more on Nicole, on a lighter note. You talk highly about her off the ice, and she makes that save on Snodgrass, and the pretty nice reaction out of the bench. Just what does she do for the team away from the ice?
You know, those are people that the kids cheer for as hard as anybody, because she's a first-class individual. She's a quality student athlete, and she's somebody who really cares about the team. And she at the same time knows, hey, there's not going to be a lot of ice time here, but recognizes she's going to get a great education at BU, and she knows how to be a teammate. She knows how to, you know, probably give somebody the business when they're not being a good teammate. And you know, kudos to her, and a class act, which we're very lucky and fortunate to have here at BU, and her teammates are lucky to have her as well.